Welcome back, my friends. Comic Foil here, recording from a brand new area. This is a bit of a test here. So, as some of you might have heard if you follow me on Twitter or listen to some other stuff, I haven't been able to record as much lately because my computer and my whole system, my recording station, has been moved out of my parents' house because they sold the house there. So, I'm actually operating right now out of Maya and Allie's apartment, which I'm curious to see how well that'll go for recordings. Things are going to be kind of touch and go for a little while until we get our new apartment sometime probably in April. But, you know, it's not going to stop us from reclaiming the manor. Might create some noise interference. We got noisy neighbors, and we got two noisy dogs over here. Nah, they're being good right now. Maybe we'll hear from them later. But anyway, previously we went into the Crimson Courtyard, and we contracted some bad diseases. I did look up what all those do, so I'm kind of prepared for them. I'm most worried right now about Pyrocumulus here, who has a bad craving, but we're going to deal with him in a little bit. For now, we also have a bunch of new characters. I assembled a bunch of them together, and I didn't even realize when I was doing it that they form a team called the Forsaken, this kind of party composition. So, this is going to be our first time with a Leper. This is PhoenixFurno, our Leper. We also have Icecrawl, who is not brand new. Icecrawl's been around for a little bit, but we also want to work on who is currently our only Plague Doctor, Dr. Queen, who is filling in the shoes of Cartoon Critic, who died to the Crocodilian that we only just recently defeated, and Magus Andrus is going to be serving as our other healer for this mission. You have some healing skills? Yeah, you could do a little bit of healing, Dr. Queen, but anyway, we're going to go on not too big of a mission. Let's get some accessories first. So, alright, we got some accessories assembled, and we're ready to go. I want to check out this one because this has a town event that's going to happen if I finish it correctly. It is a level 1 medium. Looks like there's going to be a rest in there. Activate 3 protective wards. Do I want to do that one, or do I want to do this one that also gives a... Well, both of them are going to be medium length. Neither of them have a boss because I don't want to deal with any bosses right now. So, let's... Yeah, let's do the Cove. Why not? I don't see a terrible reason why not. It emits an otherworldly luminescence used to light protective wards. So what we need to do is take these weird pineal glands and light 3 wards that we're going to find somewhere in the mission. Let's grab some stuff. Maybe a couple more of these. And we want food, lots of food, glorious food. And we want torches. I am obviously buying a lot of stuff for a bunch of characters that, you know, are pretty weak right now, but I want to work on them. So, yeah, sorry, it's harder for me to concentrate here. There's more going on. You may or may not have known that I am also a hound master myself in my days. I have 2 hounds walking around right now. One of them's resting, but the other one just laid down under my chair. Nugget and Daisy. Daisy's the one we gotta watch out for. She's gonna see something outside and randomly start barking.
The flopping fish-like things abhor the warding sigils. Let us claim this place anew.
Oh, okay. Did I bring a key? I thought really hard about bringing a key, but I didn't do it. I should have brought a key. Okay, well, then maybe we'll get lucky and find a key somewhere along the way. So we have our Leper here, PhoenixFurno. First time getting to use one of them. They are probably the best when it comes to just hitting hard, just hitting as hard as they possibly can. We also got you with the Plague Grenade. Dr. Queen, I recently got something called the Dissection Kit, which gives you way better bleed chance, but then again, these guys have decent bleed resistance. So, that would be like 135 minus 50. It'd be a decent chance at making them bleed. But I think I'd rather just try and put some blight on this guy in the back here. There we go. 4 damage. Gonna be some nice blight damage. Ice Crawl if you can shoot them. Now, something interesting is going to be happening here even while I am away, because those 3 characters who have the Crimson Curse still have the Crimson Curse, even while I'm not there. Good kill, Phoenix.
Give them no quarter.
So the way it works is, and we can get more into this while it's applicable, you can die from the Crimson Curse. Eventually, you will die from the Crimson Curse if it is left unattended. And there are ways to cure it, but very, very few. Basically, you need to get an event to cure it, or to, like, solve a certain amount, or get a certain amount done at the courtyard, which will, like, clear everybody's curse, but then there could always be more. Do I have a way of hitting the 3rd? I can intimidate. No, that doesn't do much. You can also do this and it stress heals. And I'm gonna do a revenge, so Phoenix is buffing themselves to do a lot of, basically lowering their own defense, but increasing their offense, and that didn't really work for me because you healed really nicely, but, I mean, I'm going to heal really nicely. He crit really nicely. Sorry, can you tell I'm just a little bit distracted? Dr. Queen, if you can heal their bleeding. I didn't really need to bring as many bandages as I brought, I'm realizing now. Except for that. Now, you know how, like, blight, as time goes on while you're walking through, that does so much damage. Like, while you're walking around, you get more ticks of blight. It's like that, where you're getting, it's more like eating. It's more like having to eat, where there's a certain amount of time that before they, like, go to the next phase of the Crimson Curse. So they go from one where it's not so bad, to another where they're, like, craving blood, and then to another where they're, like, wilting. They're, like, wasting away. Oh, that didn't work. I should have had Ice Crawl take care of it. Well, maybe this can heal you up. Pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off, but it heightened your resilience, so now you're gonna resist a whole bunch of stuff until we camp, which hopefully we're not gonna do too soon from now. So even though we didn't bring those characters with the Crimson Curse, they're going to still have, like, several stacks. That's gonna keep counting down even while they're waiting in camp. And the problem is, so you can give them blood to, like, treat them, to, like, stave the curse off for longer, but you can't, I don't think you can do that unless you bring them in on a mission, and I wasn't ready to go on a level 3 mission already, so I didn't bring them. So I'm actually kind of worried about Pyrocumulus, who's already craving blood. Also, when you use it, it puts them into kind of like a weird beast state, so it sounds dangerous. This is my first time ever playing with this DLC, with the Crimson Curse DLC, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to handle it yet. I really don't want you to get a move, so I'm going to shoot you. It's a 78% chance to hit. I'm going to go for it. There we go. Very nice. And I think I'll just... Yeah, I'm going to hit you while I can, actually. Except I can't. I'm going to miss. That's the other thing. The Leper doesn't have great accuracy, if I'm remembering correctly. It just kind of swings this big old cleaver. Talking about Lepers in this game to people who don't know Darkest Dungeon is always kind of awkward, because... Oh, I didn't want you to protect him. Shoot. That is why I was trying to damage the Guardian, though, because I didn't want him to protect the Thrall. Now he's going to protect the Thrall until the Thrall explodes, and that sucks. but I think we can bypass it with our abyssal artillery since it's a since it hits more than one target. Nope, he's still gonna block it. Okay. So that did not go the way I wanted it to. At least this is a good way to, even though I'm throwing a grenade to the back row, I can blight the Guardian like I wanted to. But this is bad because the Thrall's going to explode. I can't get to him. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I guess let's just try and get this Guardian out of the way before the Thrall explodes, but I don't think that I have much time. I should... Yep, there it is. There it is. There's the explosion. Hoof. Oh! Magus, what happened? Okay. Okay, Magus. Don't worry about it. We're gonna heal you up. We're gonna heal you up really soon. And to do that, I'm actually going to have... I'm going to have PhoenixFurno intimidate. It's not going to do very much damage, but it's going to mark PhoenixFurno, which hopefully means that if they attack, they're going to focus him instead of Magus back there. Let's get you off Death's Door, shall we? Okay. Well, that wasn't good. We are in serious need of some healings. Let's try and get more bleed if we can. Can we get a little bit more bleed out there? Yep, good. Okay, you're going to bleed out this turn, so I'm happy about that. Let's... yeah, let's take a little bit of time to spread some heals around a little bit if we can. Self-heal, self-heal. Even if that makes you bleed, I don't care.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, so taking the bait against PhoenixFurno. I will heal you. I shouldn't take too much time healing though, so I think I'm going to have Ice Crawl be the one dealing damage here. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. The rest of you I'm going to kind of keep on the healing game, because we need to get ourselves back up here. But if you take too long to heal without finishing them off, reinforcements come, and we do not want that. Alright, we got a shovel. Let's use that right away, how abouts? Oh, it's not that kind of chest, I guess. Okay, contents are mine. I wasted the shovel that the game so nicely provided me. Ugh. See, I decided to come this way first because, as you can see, there's no heirlooms in these two places anyway, so I don't think we're going to... have one of our wards there. So maybe we can find a key and then we can go back over that way. Let's read this note before throwing it away. From Darius. Day 1. Rare are travelers on the roads this autumn, and rather than starve, I pressed my last coin into the hand of one who dealt in rumors and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes that there was a person, or persons, who was pledging coin for services best left unmentioned in a hamlet I had never heard of. I am packing to leave immediately. Now, am I the person who, hired these guys? Because I definitely don't remember that. I guess that was my ancestor who was doing it at that point? Oh no, I'm a little confused about the lore. I do know I want to try and take those notes when I can, but only because once you take them back, you get to keep them there. Like, if I throw out the note, then there's still a chance of me finding that journal page somewhere else, which, to me, is kind of annoying. They just, I don't know, it's just clutter. I want it gone. So that has an 85% base. That has a... No, I should really try and take care of the damage dealers first, because stress isn't a huge problem for us right now. The problem is that we're dying physically. We're not so much dying emotionally. Ugh. We need to do something about your accuracy, PhoenixFurno. I mean, it's not you in particular, it's just you got a big old knife and you don't... It's not really an easy thing to maneuver around. Okay.
Continually onslaught. Destroy them all.
I did want to thank you guys, though, for being so patient for me. I missed a few weeks without uploads, and especially if you've been waiting for more Skies of Arcadia, Oscar and I are having a little bit of trouble with that one, actually. We moved to recording over at his place, but for some reason his if anybody knows why this happens, his computer won't run my capture card properly. Like, it does, but it makes the footage really jittery. I have an Elgato HD. He uses an Elgato HD 60, which works fine for him, but when he uses my Elgato HD, it comes out really jittery and bad. Like unusable. Oh, we got some neat stuff here.
So too will resistance.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to throw some more stuff out here. Let's okay, I'm gonna throw out the herbs. And I already have a scouting whistle, so I won't bring that along. If I was gonna bring it along, I would have just sold it anyway. Okay, so there's a curio in here. Oh boy. There's also a battle in here. Okay, that's not what I wanted. It's some kind of Cthulhuoid statue. Okay, we got us a madman. Yeah, PhoenixFurno, you're getting a little stressed out, actually, so I might want to start paying attention to stress. I wasn't doing it before, but I probably should start. I like to take care of... Right now, though, it's really damage that I'm worried about. If PhoenixFurno gets afflicted with something, you know, that's going to be a long-term problem, but it doesn't have to be so bad. Do I want to go for damage right now or healing? It would be better to take people off the board before trying to, like, restructure myself. Yeah. Okay, so he's spending his turn guarding the madman, which is annoying, but we can deal with it. And yeah, so you have that plus 25 protect now, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm going to hit you in the front, and maybe if I'm lucky, get an outright kill? No, outright miss. 0 damage. Alright, accusation. Yep, he's targeting. He's targeting my most stressed out person. Oof.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Alright, so we got some more blight going around. You got 8 blight on you, so you're as good as dead. Besides that, how about we open a vein on you? Okay, I wanted to bleed there. Didn't happen. Then I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think now I'm going to take some time to heal. That was a really pitiful heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Andrus, you're not getting that RNG that I need right now. Grievous injury indeed. Good thing I healed you 1 point. There's the cestus. Is that going to cause bleed? Yes, it is. Alright, we'll use some bandages, and we'll hit as hard as we can. Okay, 2 off the board, one of them not really a damage dealer. But PhoenixFurno's getting stressed. The horror is bad. Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror. Now I'm using his shielding against him to hit him with grenades, even though he's in the front row. You're taking 8 damage per turn. I am going to heal and stress heal. That's a pretty nice move, Solemnity. I like it a lot. So yeah, definitely your, like, crazy swinger tank is what you have with the Leper. Like, biggest brash damage dealer, also a pretty good tank. Let's open some veins if we can. Yep. That's going to be 10 damage per turn. Alright, that's a much better heal, Andrus. So I'm just, like, stressed out about a lot of things right now. Both in this... Got, like, 3 levels of stress going, because there is in this fight right now, and then there's in this whole, like, trip right now of managing everybody's stress levels. But there's also Okay, what, 8, 2, yeah. Oh, you're not guarding anymore, so I can throw this at you now and it'll actually hit you. Good, good, good. It's only 4. If we could hit you just a little tiny bit here. Oh, that was more than a tiny bit. That took his darn head off. Alright, then let's get a heal and call this a match. You are going to waste away to nothing, so I'll do another heal and get that stress off me.
A death by inches.
And I'll take all this stuff. I mean, crests are nice. Don't need the medicinal herbs. I can't use that to get rid of horror, can I? No, of course not. That would be dumb. Then I'm actually going to get rid of the anti-venoms, and I'm going to take... No, I'm not going to take the jade, actually. I'm going to take the crests. Okay, and before I play with that, how about we camp out now?
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So let's look at what skills we actually have. PhoenixFurno, you can encourage somebody, you can self-only lose stress, gain accuracy, and critical. That sounds pretty great. Self-only, suffer 20% hit point damage, but all companions lose stress. That's... Whoa, okay, that's kind of odd. You got the bells to prevent nighttime ambush, so I definitely want to do that. Self-only plus dodge, speed, melee damage, and accuracy. And a pep talk. Dr. Queen has... Yeah, you have the remove blight and remove bleeding and heal 20%. It's pretty nice. And Andrus, you have... increases your stress and someone's damage. You also have reduced torchlight by 100%. One companion heals 50... Oh man, if only it wasn't a companion. If only I could have him do it on himself. Man. Oh, that would be so perfect. Because you're the one with the mortality debuff right now. Okay, we're not going to do that. So, let's have you do the bandit sense. You're going to set up some bells so that we can't get ambushed. Nice job, Ice Crawl. It's also going to make us less likely to get surprised in the future. Did either of you guys have an encourage ability? No, you're not really the encouraging types. Okay, I'm going to... yeah, PhoenixFurno is going to do the reflection, so they're going to be stronger moving forward. That's going to take care of a good deal of stress. I'm also going to have you encourage Dr. Queen to lower Dr. Queen's stress. And what other... Do I want to do a buff or do I want to do a healing? That only works on you, Dr. Queen. But I think that's what I want to do anyway. So yeah, I'm going to self-medicate. You're healed up, you lost more stress, and you gained accuracy. Sure, why not? We are out of firewood. We must steel ourselves for a push to the end. If we work together, we can overcome this evil.
The light, the promise of
Yep.
safety.
Okay, so we got the fish idol. A strange presence is felt near this worship. Okay. I don't have any holy water, so I'm just gonna go for it. Evil force engulfs the hero. Oh no! You got... Oh, you're gonna do less damage now until you can't crap. Well, luckily you're more about the status effects, Dr. Queen. Still, that's not... That's far from what I would have wanted to happen. Okay, so we still got bells on. We are here with bells on. That's okay. That's okay, I'm happy. This is a bigger mission than I was expecting to do today. I was kind of planning to just do a small thing to level up some of the lower guys, but here we are. Okay, so there are protective wards in the hallways, meaning there very well could have been some back the other way that I didn't go before. Oh no. Okay, these guys can spread the Crimson Curse. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, we don't want them to use the thirst. So kill the mosquitoes first. That's going to be a 75% chance to hit. I'm going to take it. Good hit. Alright, and I'm going to try and throw this grenade to get the blight. Oh, I didn't get the blight. Probably because they have good blade resist. Yes, they do have good blade resist. Pay attention, John. Let's do some artillery. Good, that gets rid of one mosquito. And maybe if I'm real lucky, I can get a one-hit KO on this mosquito. Let's see. Okay, that was good damage. Oh no, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Okay, it hit, don't affect. It did not cause the curse, though. The curse was not caused. Oh, maybe it's Gather the Blood that caused the... Oh, no, it's whatever that was. Caused the Crimson Curse. Dr. Queen, you're afflicted with the Crimson Curse. Dang it. Okay, alright. Okay, it's fine. So pretty much any of these Crimson Court enemies that show up anywhere can cause the Crimson Curse. It's not just the mosquitoes. I would have thought it was the mosquitoes, but it's any of you bughead freaks. Alright, you're gonna die anyway, so no sense doing any of that. I have a thing that can stun, but it only stuns people in the back row. So let's just stab you. Good. Good. Can wait for you to die now. 0. That was a 0 heal. What the heck?
Decimated.
Okay. And now you two are just going to die. I just have to wait for it to happen. I got rid of my antidotes, so... maybe that can lower your stress a little. Yeah, a tiny bit. Every little bit helps. Okay, alright, okay.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
So I did get some of the blood from them, so I could use it. It wouldn't heal Dr. Queen. It would just reset, because Dr. Queen's going to be in the first stages of this now. You're in... yeah, whatever the first stages of the Crimson Curse are. So I can use the blood to reset you to the first stage if you progress to the second or the third stage. If you get past the third stage, you die, which is what I'm really worried about with Pyrocumulus right now. Gotta keep an eye on that. How long are you going to be? 2 more rounds? I'm gonna go for a stun, actually. Can we go for a stun? Yeah, that's a pretty good stun ability. I like it. That's pretty nice. Alright, so I can do some damage to you back there. And I can also... can we get a demon pull? Will we hit? That's a 68%. I don't really like those odds. And that's a 63%. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I could at least try and lower your dodge ability? Yeah, there we go. You're marked. You lost 15% dodge. Doesn't really matter because PhoenixFurno can't hit you back there anyway, but you did just one-shot that Berserker. Oh, that's great. Okay. I like it. I'm gonna be honest, Leper is my least favorite class in the game, but that doesn't mean that he can't do awesome things. That is just a personal preference on my part. Get rid of your Blight. I know you only had 1 more turn of Blight, but I decided, you know, to go ahead and do it. Alright. Andrus, we have to do something about your health soon. So, kill it. Oh, 14 crit. There we go. That's a full heal there. Oh, well, what do you know? Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter that you have this, mark, because... oh, that does extra damage against marks, too, but it doesn't matter because you're defending, you punk. Okay. Shoot the guy in the back. I'm so mad at both of you that I shot the other guy. That's how mad you made me. So mad that PhoenixFurno can't even see straight. Yeah. Horror, I know. I guess let's open a vein. We have the dissection kit, so you got better chance at bleeding. Yeah, we're just gonna stick it to this guy in the front. If he wants to guard that madman so badly, he can die doing it. Hit him. And... yeah, the vulnerability hex isn't a great move in this case because it's not his dodge I want to lower, it's his protection. And vulnerability hex doesn't do that. So let's keep healing. Alright, so you're gonna keep bleeding. You're bleeding at 4 points per turn. There we go. I think we can go ahead and just end you, though. Yeah, you are basically ended now. And you're gonna keep spreading your madness. Get rid of the... you know, we're using bandages basically just to make up room. That marks myself. That's not what I want. So yeah, I'll do the stress heal. I don't really have anything else for you to do right now. And you are going to fire, and you miss. And I fired, and I missed. So now we're going to do the vulnerability hex. I wish Andrus could have gone before Ice Girl on that one, but that's just the way it went. Oh! Now you're too far forward for me to shoot, though. Crap. That is not how I wanted that to go. Okay, well, at least you're easier to hit now, so, hopefully you guys can just finish this off with regular attacks, yeah. Yes, keys.
Success
very good.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Feeding you guys up so that I can take these keys. Alright, there's a lot of dungeon left. What's this? Yeah, its color is still slightly off. Do we want to try it anyway? Not with you. Water is contaminated. Okay, but you've resisted disease, so nice job there. Nothing in that crate. Let's look back at the map so that we can kind of see what's coming. Okay. Feed them. So, this last ward could really be anywhere right now. That's the problem. Don't know when I'm gonna find it. I hope it is soon. Nothing left unopened. Okay. Andrus, what do you have that made you do that? Compulsive. Okay. I didn't have any, like, tools that would have made that easier, so that wasn't really a problem that you did that right now. I did not see that trap there.
Is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay, you're getting really close to affliction, PhoenixFurno. So, you should watch out for that. I also know that with Crimson Curse, Dr. Queen could say things that might stress you out more. So really, PhoenixFurno is going to get afflicted any second.
A blazing star is born.
All right, and here comes a battle. Oh, there's not even anything in the room. It's just a battle, which, I mean, I knew that. That's exactly how it said it on the map. Okay, I'm actually going to use Solemnity on the first turn because I'm trying to prevent an affliction here. Also, if we can, let's go for a big old stun back here. Stunning 2 targets is pretty great. The Hellion also has a move that stuns 2 targets in the front, but it doesn't... It also, like, debuffs the Hellion, so I don't like it as much. Alright, our Abyssal Artillery. Okay, stun is up. I was hoping you would be dead by now, but that's okay. Okay, just don't get stressed from being hit, and we'll be fine. No! No, this might be it. Yep, okay. And masochistic. Also, we get a nice look at the leper's face there. Yeah, that's... Do you guys all know what lepers are? Do you know what leprosy is? Look up leprosy, but don't look up the images. Just look it up on Wikipedia, maybe. Don't look for pictures. It's It's a hell of a disease. Alright, we are going to shoot you out of here. Yep, that was a crit with indignation because I'm very upset with what you just did. Masochistic, that's a bad one. That's a bad one, Phoenix. You got it in a bad way. Nobody's hurt too much right now that I really feel a need to do a heal. I could do a heal just to be nice, but I think it's alright. I think I don't have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna chomp. And just pulls him forward, and Furno chops. We'll also get some bleeding on you. Alright, that's nice. Get some more bleeding on you, and now you can bleed out. That's okay that you resisted that bleeding, because you're gonna die from the first bleeding. Whew, long one this is turning out to be. We are approaching a 40-minute mark. This is a... For your first mission, guys, this was a doozy. But yeah, we'll lower your stress a little bit. Also, I don't know when it's going to end, because I don't know where the third ward is. Here we go, stress heal. And... die. Okay, you didn't quite die, but you're close to dying. Okay, you're about to die. So I'll do another Solemnity. Yeah, I said I don't really like lepers, but I can see this working out, Phoenix. I can see this working out real nice. I'll take that stuff.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, so we only got a few rooms / hallways that we didn't check yet. I did not mean to go right back into that door. That's annoying. I mean, things are going a little bit sideways, but it's a trap. It's a fish. There we go. There is the last one, so we are finished. Let's continue adventuring, though, because we can. I figure we might as well see these rooms. What I'd really like is to take that key back to the secret room over there and see what we can see, as sailors go to CCC. And there is one dead jellyfish. What did you... Oh, you marked yourself because you're masochistic. Well, that's kind of a thing that the leper does anyway, so I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with that damage there. Does... It looks like some of your stats go up when you're masochistic, which... I'm sure a lot of people who know this game better are like, yeah, duh, but I don't remember what all the afflictions do. This is a very deep, complex game. And I think it balances that out by having a good UI and showing you like what all the stats are doing most of the time. But it is kind of difficult to predict because of just how many things can happen. It's when you first start playing this, you do feel like the world is very dangerous and very, very unforgiving. Where actually, when you start to understand it more, there's a lot of mechanics that you can kind of game better.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Okay, so we got our
Hacks laden with
blood here.
Often low on supplies.
So I'm gonna go into this room. I don't think there's anything in this room. No, there is not. But yeah, Dr. Queen has gone into a craving sensation. Must have blood. Must. Your resistances got worse, though your speed got a little better. I am going to use the blood on you and see what happens. There we go. Drinking the blood has a terrifying effect on the hero. They crave violence. So now they have Bloodlust, which is giving them plus 25% damage, plus 4 speed, and some good resists, though minus bleeding resist. So if I run into another battle, I'm good. I actually might have to leave sooner than I thought because I am out of food. Before I was like stuffing their faces to make room in my pack, and now I am completely out of food. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to this secret door in time. That would be awfully lucky if I did. I want to, but I think it's just not going to happen. Yep. Eat nothing. They all get stressed.
Cannot be met on an empty stomach.
Should I... No, that's a really far way to go without food. I'm not gonna risk it. We're done. We cured your we gave you some bloodlust for now, but now we're leaving. So we get this thing, a blight amulet. Oh, okay, that's not so great. It's just kind of interesting looking. Oh, he's a skeleton and the ropes are going through his eyes. Okay, I was kind of confused what I was looking at first. Got some crests. People ask me a lot why I don't trade the heirlooms around in town to get what I want, which is a thing that you can do. Dr. Queen got some night blindness, so lower damage if torches below 26. That's okay. That's not a big deal. And you got calm, so you do less damage on the first round. Also, not really a bad thing for you, Andrus, considering how I use you. Dr. Queen got a level up to level 1, and PhoenixFurno got a level up to level 1. So let's return to town. So another... Oh, yeah, I got a thing.
Waters subside. The advantage is ours.
Superstitious mariners rejoiced earlier today at news that unspeakable eldritch evils no longer threaten their cargo. Okay, so us warding that place actually, is actually having a beneficial impact. So on the next quest I go on, we're going to get plus 33% experience points, and we're going to do plus 15% damage, but only if we go to the Cove. So the Cove might be the place to go next week. Let's see what else we have here. Seraph had a night on the town and recovered 56 stress. That is all okay. So if we look at our... you're still in Bloodlust. Wait, shouldn't you be... Okay, maybe that's just going to last a little bit and then you're going to calm down. But Pyrocumulus is still craving. Jalari and Seraph are doing... okay for now. So, this has been a Comic Foil. This episode has gone on long enough. Thank you for joining me. The dogs didn't bark at me. I don't think there were any bad sounds that would ruin this recording. I'll find out while I'm editing. I will see you guys next time. Take care.